This weekend, actually, marks the first anniversary of something that happened, a very special thing that happened with me in the Fortress. I got hit by a car. It was, obviously you guys aren't as excited as I am. Sure, everyone has a birthday, but not everyone gets hit by a car. I was on my way to go see Iron Man. I was meeting a friend there, and I thought, I was hungry, I didn't have dinner yet, so I thought I'd grab a burger at the Wendy's and have enough time to get there when a car came from behind and T-boned me, knocking me right over. And my first thought, I swear to God, was, I'm not going to have enough time to grab food before I go see this movie. My second thought was, did I just get hit by a car? You know, honestly, I'm not that surprised. I've been living in Toronto for about 6-7 years, and I knew it was bound to happen because the drivers there are fucking nuts. So I'm lying there, and there's a crowd of people gathered around me, and the one guy, he's having a, I don't know, he's freaking out. He's like, oh my God, did he hit his head? Did he hit his head? And that kind of ticked me off because who the hell is he talking to? I'm right there. Why isn't he asking me? So I'm like, I'm fine. He's like, oh good. Nobody touch him. Like, damn right. Nobody touch me. I don't know where any of you been. So I get up myself, and everyone's like, oh. I should have just went like, oh my God, it's a miracle, but that would be too cruel. So I walked over to my scooter, and next thing I know, there's like an ambulance and a fire truck, and I don't know why a fire truck. I guess they assumed the Fortress would blow up or something, which I think would be pretty cool. I mean, I'd be dead, but in my last thoughts, I'd be like, this is freaking awesome. And then my ADD would kick in and be like, man, are they gonna make a movie of this? This is gonna be great. I hope they get Bruce Willis to play me. That'd be awesome. But no, realistically, it'll be Vern Mini-Me Troyer. I hate that guy. I know, I want to become famous in Hollywood and then become washed up just so I can enter a celebrity boxing match and beat the crap out of him. I got 8 inches on the guy, I think I can take him. And I know that sounds angry, but it pisses me off because everyone associates me with him. Like I was at the supermarket once and there was this cashier and he stopped checking my groceries. He's like, hey man. And yeah, he had a deep voice because he was a black guy, and in my mind all black guys have deep voices. Yeah, I know, it's a stereotype, but really it's not that bad. Tomorrow you guys are going to be talking to your friends like, yeah, there was this midget on stage, he was like, I'm Portuguese. You know what's going to happen, you're not better than me. So he's like, hey, no offense. And you know, anytime someone says no offense, what they're going to say next is nothing but spectacular. So, no offense, but you look like that Mini-Me from the Austin Powers movies. Yeah, well, you look like Jonesy from the Police Academy movies. Then he just went back to awkwardly checking my groceries. Beep, beep, beep. Because he's Jonesy. Seriously, he was Jonesy. It was quite sad. But, where was that? Oh yeah, hit by a car. So the paramedics examined me, and she's like, well, you seem all right. Do you want to go to the hospital? Like, no, I'm okay. Like, all right, are you going home? Like, no, I'm gonna go see Iron Man. Someone from the crowd yelled out, you are fucking Iron Man. I'm like, yes, I am. I am Iron Man. And then in my head I heard Ozzy Osbourne, like, I am Iron Man. Then someone pointed out, that's the dude that hit you. And I looked at the guy, and he had the fear of God in his eye, because, face it, next to an old lady pushing a baby in a carriage, a disabled midget in a scooter is the worst thing you can hit. So I kind of felt bad. I exchanged information. I went on my way. I called my friend who was waiting for me at the theater. I'm like, I'm going to be 15 minutes late. I was just hit by a car. He's like, oh shit, are you okay? Am I okay? I am Iron Man. And I made it to the movie. It was great. The next day, I called a lawyer just to be safe. You know, and I said, listen, I'm physically disabled. I was hit by a car last night. He's like, well, are you physically disabled because you got hit by a car? No, I was physically disabled before. Like, are you sure? Let me think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And I heard his erection dying on the other end, so...